What's going on, you sexy mofos? Welcome once again to the Me and Them Podcast, episode 37. It is your boy Rayen, a.k.a. Vision of Brown.
I'm Taryn.
And I am Savoie, stepping lightly like a woodpecker with a headache.
Woo! Oh, yeah!
Waiting all week to use
Yeah, he's writing this down. We gotta write shit down.
See? That's why I need my notes.
Sorry.
I do write shit down.
You write a lot of shit down, and
man.
all of a sudden your phone want to act all weird.
Bum, bum.
Weird.
Or they did something to your
I don't
to your
know.
phone.
I'll figure it out.
No.
I have
Yeah,
this.
they was hating.
I
I-
have
I-
this genius right here
Yeah,
in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
That'll
We'll
help
figure
me.
it out.
He'll figure it out. Trust me.
And if not, it's a 9, not a 6. If it's not, call me back. We'll figure this thing out.
So for them, I stepped into the 21st century.
Yes.
You
I
know
got a
what, Ray?
Galaxy.
You know what?
It's
You
been
know
a
what?
long time coming.
S21, baby. I got
You know
it.
what? It's been 6 years we've been waiting for this. We don't fucking care
6
anymore, okay?
years? Yeah, you guys
don't
have
fucking care.
been bitching to me the last 3 or 4 podcasts.
I know.
Is this what we're doing now?
Now I'm over it.
Is this
Now I'm
what-
fucking
no,
over
is
it.
this what we're doing now? We're gonna fight
Oh
for
my God.
3 hours because we're bored.
Do you know how long it took him to get a new phone?
I got a phone, guys.
6 fucking years.
So I'm a
6
practical cat.
years.
I'm practical-ish.
Okay, but when I send you a video and you can't even post it
Hey.
because you have a ghetto ass old phone and we're trying to promote some shit.
Oh, my God.
Happens.
Why is everybody so loud?
I know, right?
I am naturally loud. Have you
Fire.
heard
She's
my
fired out the
child?
gate.
Have you heard my child? I have to tell her, we're right here.
The decibels
goes, "Mom,
on
you're
this
loud."
thing is through the roof.
I know, right?
She's like, Mom, you're loud. I'm like, shit, she's right.
I'm looking at the wavelength on this file. A lot of that was a brick.
The Italian, it just radiates off of
Jesus
me.
Christ, yeah.
It was a whole brick, like a pop
Yeah,
song when
so-
you edit it, just a brick.
Well,
So
more work
this
for
is-
you. Just
my
turn me
God.
down.
The dumb
and
story-
and the microphone.
Oh, my God.
I have to this is
Oh, yes.
Yeah, my
So Ray
dog-
said he had
this very
a story
and
about his stupidity
yeah,
with
about my
getting the
stupidity.
phone.
So I get the
he waited.
phone, right? No adapter, of course, just a cord. And I'm like, phone's great, da da da. It says no SIM, and I was like, I don't have a SIM. I don't put two together that the SIM card is in the damn box. So I go to T-Mobile to get a SIM.
Why'd you get a SIM? Wouldn't you want your old one with all your shit on it still?
No, I
'Cause
did the
technically
switch.
there's-
I did the switch.
There's
Oh,
like if you go there,
yeah.
they just switch everything.
No, I did it on my own.
Oh, with a new SIM card?
Like so, whatever.
No, no, no.
Because usually, like when you get it, the SIM card is in the phone, and then they just
Right,
No,
but it's
push
just
everything
easier
over.
to put
they have a
your
they have a thing
other
called
SIM.
Smart Switch,
right.
so you can transfer from phone to
But
phone.
he never put.
through-
So his phone came with the SIM card out, like in
Oh,
the
it
box.
wasn't
and he
in
never,
there.
Yeah, he didn't.
Yeah, so I go to T-Mobile. I'm like, hey, I didn't get a SIM card because the girl didn't put this. There was no SIM card in your box. I'm like, I never checked,
Oh, my God.
and I was like, shit. And I
so
was
he
like,
goes back home.
so I go, no. I go to T-Mobile. I'm like, fuck it. He goes, oh, it doesn't cost anything. Also, I'll take a SIM card. But then the manager comes and goes, oh, it's $10. I'm like, you know what? I deserve it. I'll pay the $10.
I deserve this.
I deserve it. I'm an idiot. That's how dumb I am.
Oh my
so he
God.
puts the SIM in. He pops it out, puts the SIM in, and I'm like, cool. Now I can text and call because I didn't.
No,
Right.
you
Like, yeah,
can't because you don't have a
that's why
phone
you
number
like-
on that
That's why you're
SIM
like, I'm
yet.
back, y'all.
Yeah, that's how I'm back. And then I go home. I check the box, and there's even a little thing that you put a little
the
pop.
SIM
I was
ejection
like,
tool.
and I was,
Yeah.
and I take the SIM. I'm like, I'm a fucking. But the SIM is inactive because they activated this SIM
Right.
for
Right.
this. So I'm just like, should I just give this back? I'll just keep it. I don't give a fuck.
But I
Well,
don't-
you already paid for
Yeah.
all of them technically,
my,
so.
my issue is why didn't the person who gave us like, hey, before you go, there's a SIM
She
in
didn't
the
tell me
box. So we moved everything over to that SIM. So
No, she didn't do none of that shit.
how did
See,
you? How
that's
did you,
what I'm
so
saying.
Did they just hook up your phone to like that device and switch the stuff over?
She just activated. No, she didn't switch nothing over. I did it all. She just turned it on, like activated it.
Okay.
That was
With
it.
your phone number?
yes
Oh, that's
program.
why.
Yeah, I
Okay.
just did that. But it said no SIM, emergency calls only, and I was like,
He was like, wait a minute.
"Where's my
dude.
SIM?"
He's like, this is an
And
emergency text. I gotta text the crew.
And then I look at my old phone, and I didn't know that had a SIM port too. I'm like, "This has a SIM port. How the fuck did I not know this? I thought they got rid of SIM cards."
No. It used to.
This is why
not
you don't
have
wait
SIM
6
cards.
years
Now-
to get a new phone.
now
Unless
everybody-
you're an old person. This is why.
I'm old.
He's not old.
I know, but
He
yeah,
is not even the oldest one in the group.
I'm not.
No, that would be me.
Taryn is no.
I wasn't gonna say that. You said
I
that
don't care.
yourself.
I have no
No, but
problem
then- Yeah,
and
that's my-
being old.
He is
And
not
then-
old. He is very wise.
And then I'm in texting Brandon how lit this phone is.
And he texts me, I'm back, y'all, and I
Oh,
just
yeah.
wanted to throw my phone against the wall and be
She's
like,
like,
oh, 6 years for this shit. He couldn't have come up with something better than I'm back, y'all.
That's what the
If you don't get the fuck out of
Ronnie
here.
Chen just throw the phone against the wall.
Oh, shit, I need that.
Right?
Give it back.
We need to have positivity to get through this. Well, yeah, that's my dumb story.
I'm positive
with my new
I'm going to
phone.
throw my phone
Damn,
against the
Ray.
wall.
You spend the
But
extra
this
$10.
phone-
The extra $10.
Yeah, I paid $10 for it.
I
Whatever.
mean, if it
That was
was
a-
more than $10, I would give it
yeah,
shit
I would have
for
been
it,
like,
but
I'm gonna go home and put my
I
SIM
would have
in.
done this same shit. I would have been
Yeah.
like, just give it to me now.
Yeah, I'm just
Damn.
like, I even told the guy, like, I deserve it because I'm a dumbass. I deserve it. I'm stupid. Like, I have no problem admitting, like, if I do something like dumb and stuff like that, I'm not afraid to admit it. And I'll make fun of myself. And if somebody makes fun of me, I'm cool with it. But I make more fun of myself because, like, it's funnier to me. Dog.
Saying
You're
terrible things.
Well,
I
he
do.
couldn't call Savoie for
I couldn't call nobody.
Technical support.
backup tech support.
He just was like,
Yeah. I said it with
Exactly.
the, I don't have a SIM face, SIM card on my phone face.
what am I going to do? I can't call nobody.
I-
I can't.
You know
I
what?
don't understand why she either wouldn't put the SIM card in there or,
Or even-
tell you it's
yeah.
in the box.
That's what I was trying to figure out.
Yeah,
Why
no.
wouldn't they? Why wouldn't she
I
say?
know, and it just like
it's in the box. That's what, yeah. It's in the SIM card is
why
in the
wouldn't
box.
she? So she opened the box, put
No.
the phone together, activated it, and then never
Yeah,
put the SIM card in there. Who
because
does that?
she has to open the box. Like
Mhm,
they don't
show 'em in the box,
that-
but she
you
didn't-
only do
but-
that when you get the phone sent to you. So you have to go to stay, open it,
They
and
put
show you
the
the stuff that's
whole
in there,
thing
and they
together.
put it together. And they're
Nope,
supposed
she
to
didn't do that.
Huh, and the phone's supposed to work.
She did not
Who,
do that.
T-Mobile,
I used to have
Well, I
T-Mobile.
want to say T-Mobile. This is maybe that girl.
maybe
Yeah,
But
well,
yeah.
customer service.
Yeah. Well, I was just like,
you. No, I was gonna say you should go back to that store and be like, "Hey,
Nah,
I know,
Not
nah,
worth it.
Not worth
It's
it.
not worth it."
in the
It's-
pandemic is like
Yeah,
forget
it's.
I'm not
my
saying
phone
she should
works.
lose her job or
I
nothing,
love
but
it.
she should just be better at it.
This good. This gun medical case is pimp.
It's the same one you have on the iPhone, right?
It's the same brand, right? It's the
Yeah,
same-
It
same brand,
looks
yeah,
pretty
brand,
much the
brand,
same.
Yeah.
yeah,
It
Same
looks a lot spiffier because it's new, but
yeah.
there's no scratches on that ish.
Well, I'm gonna get my screen protected tomorrow. Put it on myself. It'll be all good.
So he was examining my phone
Mhm.
and did not even see this,
He
but
didn't?
saw
Let's see what.
this shit.
Let's see what.
There's a tiny ass scratch somewhere by like one of my buttons or
Mm.
like on my button. And It looks
Okay.
like natural. It looks like it's made like that.
Okay,
Mm.
And he noticed that one.
but
Because
he
you know
knows-
how they like write all this stuff
Yeah,
in?
like
He's
if
like,
there's
any
stuff-
drops or spills? I'm like, no. I spilled wine all over the phone, FYI. But he did the test to make sure the whole screen was working.
right.
It's
Yeah,
like a
they
bad
hold
coloring
it-
game,
they
and it
hold
does turns the screen blue, and
Yeah.
then
Okay,
like
yeah.
it skips wherever, and you have to go like
Oh,
back
it's like when
over
you
it.
do,
It
it's
was
like when
not
you,
the screen.
It's like when you check your your printer.
Yes,
It shows all the lines.
and it shows all the
Yeah.
boxes.
And then if there's broken
yeah.
lines, that means someone's
Uh-huh.
yeah. Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Well, that was a
so-
good thing that there wasn't anything internally wrong
Yeah.
with the phone. It just was buggy software.
It's a bug in mine. I'm glad you think so funny. You want to hear the story about this?
That's it.
So,
No, please.
go ahead.
Someone's I love that.
So,
This was earlier.
so she comes home from getting her phone taken care of, and she
I'm sitting
didn't
there.
seem the happiest, but she was like,
Well, because I
did you
had to
think that,
re-put
like,
everything back together.
Where you want it? Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
I
'cause
spent
they-
time doing like
wipe the
colored shortcuts and like it was all pink and white and sparkly and like my vibes, and I was like,
like this
Man.
basic ass phone again?
it took me hours to do that, and so he's like, you're not gonna get that back because whatever. But so I was like, you know what? I still have my phone. There's nothing really wrong with it. Whatever.
Right.
And so I'm like waiting for it to back up and like sitting on the floor doing all this stuff, right? And I don't. What did you ask me?
So I asked you what they said. I was like, what was the issue as to why that wasn't working? And I was like, so it wasn't.
I said I can't re-download the same backup because there's a bug in the software.
I started cracking up because
And I
was
got
trying,
so pissed off
and I was trying to hold it.
because he thought I did it on purpose. And I
so
did it.
She was like, "You all I can't," because she looked like
Like the face.
yeah, she was defeated in the face. That's why because she was sitting there looking defeated. That's why I was like, "Are you okay?" And then she told me, "I was like, oh, okay." And
It's a
she was
bug in
like,
the software.
and yeah, she was like, "I can't," because it's a bug in the software. And I was like,
And he starts laughing.
She looked at me and I was like, "Oh, you didn't even realize you said it." That like,
Like, oh my god! And I like pushed him over. It was funny.
I would have been dying on the floor.
I was
Tell me,
crying.
look at me. What are you laughing at? You didn't hear what you just said.
Like
I
had,
did. As
like,
soon
to
as he
wipe
started
tears.
laughing, I realized what he said.
I had to wipe tears from my face.
So
I was dying when she
if
said
you
that.
don't know, there's a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air episode.
Thanksgiving.
It's the Thanksgiving
where
episode.
they go to jail.
They end up in jail. Him and Uncle Phil. Rest in peace.
when
Phil Avery.
they went to the
Massage
parlor
Yeah,
and
got
it was
busted.
raided.
And
so-
it was raided because they got busted and they
Yeah,
ended
that
up in jail, right? And they give them their food. And Will Smith looks up and he goes,
It's a bug in my
I don't know
I
why.
feel like that was improvised.
but
like,
Savoy thinks it's so funny.
That is
I
a-
guess it's the way.
the way he said it, the way he like his
'Cause
mannerism.
he's so hurt.
He
He's
looks
just like
he's missing all that food from home. It's like,
Because it's Thanksgiving.
yeah.
it's a bug on mine. It's the funniest thing.
And so, like, anytime there's a bug on
Oh,
something or a
God.
bug with something, it's a huge joke.
But
you know? And it's
but when we
funny,
throw it
but-
when it does when we don't know it's coming,
Yeah,
that's the
like-
funniest.
Oh yeah.
And it hadn't been said in such a long
We haven't
time.
said yeah.
So I wouldn't even think about it. So when she said it, like I
I
just started
saw his
cracking up
face
laughing.
and I was just like, "Oh my god!"
Mind you, our joke we remembered for like the good solid week and then we forget it. And so
we go back to it.
I
months
rewatched
later.
some or I remember like, oh remember that pocket where we said this joke. That's when I rewatched the Vegas one and I was like, oh look at this funny moment. The dwaft.
That shit was funny too.
It's funny.
Oh, yeah.
Ray wakes up out of nowhere just saying random things. The dwaft. Like, what?
Granny, the dwaft.
And I was half asleep, so I thought you were talking about like there was a draft in the room.
Yeah.
But you were like having a weird dream, so you were
It's
saying
cold
like
over
a
here.
baby voice. I was like, what is happening? Is he drunk? He
Yes,
was.
he was.
Yeah.
Yes.
He was drunk.
We were
so,
in Vegas, so yes, he was.
Yeah.
It was lit.
But anyways,
But yeah, so
so how do y'all feel about us opening back up, baby?
woo!
Oh yes, for
only-
those of y'all that do not know,
California.
Well, we're in
What is
LA,
it? Living
so
in
we're
Los
gonna be
Angeles.
like the last of California
April
to
1st?
open up.
April 1st?
No,
no,
stuff's
stuff
open
starts
now.
reopening Monday.
Monday.
so-
Oh, yeah, because I got LA Fitness told me they're going to open in 2 days,
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
which
Monday.
is Monday.
But like I said, things are at like 10%. So if the gym can only hold 200 people, they're only going to be
Maybe
able to
20
have
people.
20
20
people in
people.
there.
There's a lot of
Man,
people
I'm not
wait.
paying.
Yeah, I'm not.
For,
I told you to
I'm
put it
gonna
on
have
hold
to.
until
Yeah, mine's
next
on
year.
Mine's on hold.
yeah, I'm gonna put it on hold.
Because they put it on hold.
Yeah, they
they're
put it
going
on-
to charge you the prorated amount of
Yes.
$6.
Yeah.
And then they're going to charge you your monthly fee on the due
I'm
date.
going to tell them, yo,
Yes.
hold mines because I'm not.
Yeah, I'm
not
not
So
gonna go
as
to the
soon
gym.
as they start that on Monday,
Yeah, they can have the $6, but then after that, I'll be like, yo,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, you get my $6, but you
take
know,
the $6 and get out
I'm
my
not
account.
going to
But
fight
after
these
that,
people to
I'm-
get in the gym. I want to
Well,
go to the gym
I-
so bad, but I'm not
but-
going
I
to.
only
not-
pay $12 a month.
I'll
anyway.
wait a few more months.
So 24, $24 a month. I pay.
Because there's only one of him.
oh, right.
There's two of us.
yeah.
Oh no, because I
We should probably make it one since only
because
one
no
of
because
us
it was
goes.
I was with Bally's
Uh,
when Bally's was still and then LA Fitness took it over, so they kept the same contract.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why mine's super cheap.
Well, if when we move, if we have a gym, I'm not even gonna bother because
Yeah.
I'm with the dance to fit and the other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If there's a gym in the building, that's all I need.
Yeah.
Because I've been doing. I lost all that weight, and I wasn't even going to the gym.
Yeah,
I
you
did
do it on
all
your
that
own.
at home.
mm-hmm.
So
That's all right. I have like little stuff at home that I'm doing, which I enjoy more. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I put my own music as loud as I want. Cause nobody, like my brothers and me don't give a fuck.
and you
I
don't have
just
to
work
wear
out.
headphones.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah,
yeah.
just-
I
I can
somewhat enjoy
concentrate
that a
and
lot.
not be like talk to like, hey, what's up? Da, da, da,
or
and
wait
yeah.
and make sure somebody's not waiting for the equipment you're using or
Yeah,
whatever.
man.
So-
And someone only wipe it down, even before the pandemic. Wipe the shit down.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, we're doing.
That's gonna be a wreck.
that'd be disgusting.
Just wait till you get back in there. So I'm waiting. There you go. There you go. Pull it up.
Primo!
You got it.
Nobody. You know, I've been doing this with my face towards the hat. No,
No, I think you're doing that wrong. That's arms. Like no, that's legs.
That's legs.
I mean, that's why my face was burning. So I was sitting where somebody's balls were. I was so pissed off. He watched me through 3 sets. He watched me do
3 sets.
smacking me
Cheer
on the
me up. There you
ass.
go. Come on, you got it. There you go. 3 more.
Pull it up.
There you go. You got it.
So
All right, go wipe off.
what else is
Shout out Kevin Hart.
what else is opening?
What else is on?
So
Amusement parks. are opening.
That's April.
Museums,
Ooh.
breweries, zoos.
Mm-hmm.
Are
Oh,
opening.
zoos are already open now because my homegirl went to the zoo with her kids.
Well, most of
Oh,
that
does
stuff's
it?
outside. It's
Right.
just like like the reptile stuff where you like walk in
Right,
the
we're,
houses.
like,
I
in
think
an
all
enclosed
yeah,
that
but the
stuff.
outdoor
Yeah.
stuff is open.
Yeah, I think so.
And then, so indoor dining is going to come back.
Ugh.
When are we gonna have to stop standing 6 feet apart and be like at
Not
10% capacity?
When,
I'm
when
so
we're,
sick
when
of this
we're
shit.
at like orange or yellow. So it's purple, which is the...
And then it's red,
and then
right?
it's red, which
Red.
we're at. Then you get to orange, then you get to yellow. So the further we move back...
So is Texas still in the purple, just not wearing masks?
Yes.
They're 100% open. I heard.
Texas
They're not
is in
wearing
the
masks.
purple.
They're
I
not
heard.
wearing
I heard they're
masks either.
100% other than Houston.
Yeah, because
Houston's
I
not-
don't think they're doing... I don't know if they're doing the color tier like we are here,
Uh-huh.
but if whatever tier that is equivalent to purple, that's what they are. But
Jesus
they
Christ,
just
man.
like... The gov.
Yeah, people
Abbott
going.
was like,
people are going to
"We're
bars at
maskless."
people went to bars like at 10 a.m. in the morning because they like.
But it's
They
like-
didn't
it's
have to
like
wear
that.
masks
no,
or anything.
it's 100% capacity.
That's crazy.
If you live in a red state, you probably
Well,
maskless right now. I
The
know.
reason I
yeah.
ask is because obviously I know a lot of people in Texas, and I've seen some posts that are like, it's really weird seeing people with masks off. Like,
Mhm.
yo, people, chill, put your mask back on. Like,
And then-
I'm like,
and then
ah,
I
whatever.
saw.
If I could go in a place maskless, I'm not even gonna lie. People are
I
gonna
still wear a
fucking
mask.
shank me for this, but
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah,
I'd go maskless.
I saw like
Fuck
in
that. I'm so
Ohio,
sick of wearing a mask.
they had like their kids burn all the masks and I'm like,
Oh, yeah,
dude,
we
that
talked
could
about
go
that
to
last
fucking
week. That was
frontline
Ohio,
workers.
right?
Ohio, yeah. Those were
Idaho,
going to workers.
Ohio,
What are you
Utah,
guys
something
freaking
like that.
doing?
Yeah, they shouldn't have done
Yeah,
that.
we talked about that last week.
Yeah, that's what. And I was like, you guys are a bunch of idiots.
Yeah, I thought that.
But
was,
yeah, even
I mean-
I even mentioned this at work. I'm like, even if
that was dumb.
even if the pandemic settles down, I'm probably gonna still keep wearing a mask.
Yeah, no.
You know what's funny?
That's just
you know
me,
what's
you know.
I think there
Yeah, I
are
feel
a
you.
few
Yeah.
places I would because I did before this. Not like a mask, but like when I go on an airplane, I always make sure I have a big sweater on or a scarf because that way I can put it over.
Mhm.
Like that's just how I've always been.
Right.
Because I've always heard that covering your neck and stuff like is just safer and more sanitary.
In this recycled
You know the long
canister of farts.
Yeah,
the long headbands,
exactly.
those long bandanas that I have. that
You'll wear those.
I always wear it because during the winter when it's cold, like I had to
Oh,
work
yeah.
at 6 in the morning. I would put it just to cover my nose
Dude,
because
my
it's cold.
nose would get fucking
yeah,
frostbite
yeah,
if I did
and it gets super
Yeah.
red. So I'd use that just for that, just for the
Yeah.
weather. But now I'm used to wearing it, so there's a good chance I
My
might.
ears are not here for it.
Oh.
I hate it.
Oh
It
my
doesn't
God.
matter what kind of mask. Like I could put that
Huh.
thing in the back and have the things,
Mhm.
and it's like my ears just don't.
Yeah.
I
on it.
have one
I think it's
that
because
fits
they're too
kind of
big.
snugly back here. The one that that wraps here. But I got a fat neck and all this fat back here. Shit hurts.
Ask for fat back.
All this right here. If I look
Ray.
up, I got all this fat back here. Goddamn.
Ray,
So
you know your avatar?
yeah.
It looks like Joe Coy.
Sorry.
It does not look like you. It looks like fucking Joe Coy. Happens. I just want to throw that out there.
Hey, you know what I mean? As if I can keep my if I didn't have, if I don't have to grow this, I look just like that every day. But my hair grows. It's whatever.
Oh my god.
Well, I has glasses on. Don't look like Joe Coy. Joe
All
Coy
right.
don't work. Oh, actually, he does.
Okay,
He does, but not.
Sir?
But his eyes are better than mine. To say that.
Sir.
we're gonna move right along.
But anyway, but yeah.
You got it. Okay, so look, this is what's opening, all right? Museums, zoos, and aquariums can open indoors at 25% capacity.
What is that? 40 people?
I don't know, whatever
Oh,
their
it
whatever their
depends what
maximum
their
capacity
capacity
is.
Make it 20%.
Gyms, fitness centers, yoga, and dance studios can open indoors at 10% capacity with masking requirement for all indoor activities.
Trash.
There's gonna be some.
Whoa.
Movie theaters can open indoors at 25% capacity with reserved
So,
seating
yeah.
only where each group is seated with at least 6 feet of distance in all directions between any other groups. Retail and personal care services can increase capacity to 50% with masking required at all times for all services. Restaurants can open indoors at 25% max capacity under the following conditions: 8 feet distancing between tables,
What?
1 household per table with a limit of 6 people. The HVAC system in good working order and has been evaluated, and to the maximum extent possible, ventilation has been increased. Public health strongly recommends that all restaurant employees interacting with customers indoors are provided with additional masking protection. In addition, public health strongly recommends that all employees working indoors are informed about and offered opportunities to be vaccinated. Outdoor dining can accommodate up to 6 people per
How?
table from 3 different households.
The only place that is doing vaccinations correctly is fucking Kaiser.
Wow. Really?
Everybody else is doing a really shitty job. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Dark Horse should be safe because
Yeah.
we have a whole ass window that just rolls
Yeah,
open.
Oh, yeah.
It's a fucking garage door. Open this bitch right
Basically.
now.
I'll sing karaoke outside. We back.
Yeah, I'm down.
Right on the street.
I'll see her.
We'll bundle up. Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm with it.
I say bundle up because it is like 40 degrees. What is it right now? 45, baby. 45.
We are going to Savoie to the weather now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Savoie,
Savoie. What do you got?
are you out there?
Hi, yes, Ray, Taryn, yes, I'm here. Today we are in the high 40s right now, and air quality is 67. It's moderate.
Moderate. Mm.
Moderate. Humidity 82%.
So
the winds
hot.
are east southeast at 2 miles per hour.
That's pretty okay.
Nice
Feels
breeze.
like 48 degrees outside right now.
Feels like 44.
And if you're wondering, in the upcoming week, there is an 80% chance of rain on Monday.
Oh my God, I gotta work that day.
Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Savoie. Thank you.
Savoie, for that. All right, tearing the sports. No.
Oh my God.
Hey, that man Savoy on the street with the weather, that dude good.
Woo!
That dude fire.
Hey, like for that weather report. Like y'all.
Hire this man.
All right, what else we got? Indoor shopping malls can increase capacity to 50% with common areas remaining closed.
Yeah.
Food courts can open at 25% capacity adhering to the restaurant guidance for indoor dining. Institutions of higher education can reopen all permitted activities with required safety modifications except for residential housing, which remains under current restrictions for the spring semester. Schools are permitted to reopen for in-person instruction for students in grades 7 through 12, adhering to all state and county directives.
Gonna put these kids in cubicles.
And last but
Have you seen the video of those
Yeah.
those kids in
Yeah.
the music class and like the little the little tent?
Yeah.
What?
So they're like playing instruments in this like
No.
it looks like a sleeping bag with a hole in it, or like
It was like a bubble.
it looks like the pod that the fly came out of,
Oh my God.
or the cryogenic chamber that they put Bucky in when they froze his ass in Wakanda.
Oh my God.
so yeah, that's what's
These
crazy.
poor kids.
I know.
All right, the last one: private gatherings can occur indoors with up to 3 separate households with masking and distancing required at all times. People who are fully vaccinated can gather in small numbers indoors with other people who are fully vaccinated without required masking and distancing.
How can you say that when all these people have not been vaccinated?
Well, I don't know how many. What is the number of?
How many people are in here? Everybody vaccinated. Show me your cards.
This is a private
Like-
gathering
Like what?
of 3 different households.
Unless they're just gonna
No.
go door to door.
2 different
Start knocking
households.
on doors. How many people are in here? You guys got vaccines? Let me see your cards. Like, they can't really.
They don't have the
It's
man,
just-
they don't have the
it's just
manpower to
crazy to
do
me.
all that.
All right.
No,
Enough of this
Yeah,
COVID.
this
because while you're doing that, there's crime
fucking
going
drunk.
on.
Huh?
I said, if all the police are in the building here trying to tell us what's going on, I'm going to do some crimes.
Oh, well,
know, right?
Technically, they are like really down here.
I'm doing
All right?
small crimes.
I'm about to go crime right now. As soon as it's over, crime.
You're doing small crimes. All black.
Like a toddler superhero. All right, y'all. So as you know, yeah, that's yours.
Oh, someone look a little different.
So as you know, we always take a shot.
He uses the same shot
Cup
glass every
every-
time.
You got a brand new phone. You're not brand new.
I know. Why are you acting
Only
brand
that's supposed
new?
to be acting brand new is your phone. All right.
And
and
it
your
is.
t-shirt.
Look at it.
And your
It's just
t-shirt.
sitting
Your
It's so
t-shirt's in.
pretty.
Don't
It's so pretty.
spill
I'm not got it.
All right. So if you don't know, we take a shot before we get into today's topic. So with that, cheers everybody.
Cheers,
Drink with us
cheers,
if you
universe.
can, legally
Yeah.
of course.
We love it. Name brand. Oh no!
Pickleback.
And today is daylight savings.
Oh yes,
2 a.m. Change. It's gonna change.
When you guys hear this, daylight savings will have taken place. So it means we move forward 1 hour. So when it is 2 a.m., it'll be 3 a.m.
It's supposed to be the last one.
Huh?
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Not gonna do daylight savings no more.
They will.
Yeah.
I'm not buying it, but it's
Yeah.
that's what's going around.
I know
that's
there's
the rumor. Let's put it that
I know
way.
there's another state that's trying to do that.
I think it's Hawaii, right? Or
I don't
Alaska
know
or
what
something
it
like
was.
that.
No,
I wanna say it was
Australia
like-
doesn't do daylight.
Well, no, there's-
Is it Arizona? Arizona doesn't do daylight.
Arizona doesn't do it.
Yeah, Arizona doesn't do daylight savings.
They stick to mountain time, so they're
All I'm
always
gonna say
ahead
is
of
if
us.
you're gonna do daylight savings,
Uh-huh.
I need it this way: spring ahead and stay there because I need more sunlight. Less sunlight means more depression in the world. You don't want that.
Well,
That is a fact.
well, you know the people who are in control don't want us to not be depressed. That's why they sat
That's
us.
why I'm gonna work my way to the top.
That's why
baby.
they sat us in the house for a fucking
That's
year,
why they're gonna.
knowing that people are social
And now people are
creatures
getting restless and
need-
they're like, "Let's
yeah.
give you some money. Here, go spend it."
But
They're
yeah,
gonna shoot Jewish lasers at us, so we don't get.
huh?
What the hell?
You didn't hear that one congresswoman that got kicked out? Mallory Green, whatever the fuck her name was.
What is she Jewish
Yeah.
lasers?
Yeah.
Green? I didn't hear
Yeah.
her talk about Jewish lasers.
No, she did. She
All I heard
'cause
was
followed
she
that
was
QAnon
trying to.
shit. No, she was on Saturday. The reason why California has those wildfires is Jewish lasers. She said that shit.
I know the laser thing.
She's
but
going down 'cause
She
she
called
said
it Jewish.
Jewish-
Jewish.
She was
Jewish
the one
lasers,
that
yeah.
on Wednesday, this past Wednesday, when they were trying to pass the bill
She's what?
for him to sign so he could sign it that day or the next day.
Yeah.
She was the one that did the hold up for that extra hour or whatever.
Oh, that's right. Because she.
Because she was putting up all this other BS. She's
Well,
some
because she got kicked out
Republican,
of
whatever.
all the committees she was on. She got kicked out of all of them.
She's crazy.
Yeah, she's the hardcore. So she was like, "Yeah, that's why."
You can't
She said
say
Jewish
that.
lasers.
Now-
You
she
can't
said
say that.
Now she was right with the lasers, the direct energy weapon, the laser.
Yeah.
Okay, but to call them
She called
Jewish
them,
lasers,
she called them Jewish.
I
She
don't-
should have called them
I don't-
do lasers.
I don't believe that to be the thing.
It's
I
not.
don't think Jewish people made those lasers specifically for that.
Even if somebody
like-
who was
that's-
Jewish did make the
right?
laser,
Like,
like,
you
what is
don't-
the relation to the religion
Yeah.
to the direct energy weapon? I
I'm
don't
not
understand.
getting
Yeah,
into
that's
that.
what she said, and I was just like, I found that like, wow, all right.
Yeah.
All right, we'll have to get back to you on that because Ray said that that's a thing, but
That's
I
a
want
thing.
I want to see the footage of that.
That's
'cause-
fucking
I'll show
wild
you
that
it.
she said
I'll show
that.
you that.
Anyways,
That's insane.
so what are we doing today?
Today we are doing first. Everything first. Your first whatevers. Came up with a few. I have a few questions. And I'm gonna share it with the group, y'all. So here is this is the first one is a 2-part first.
Ooh, two
Oh, so
Uh,
it's a first and a second.
It's a first and
Already off on the wrong
It's
foot.
a first.
A first and a second.
it's a
What is
one.
the first and second on the
no,
first?
it's a 1 and a 1A. All right.
It's a first.
That's
and
what
a-
I do
it's
when
a
I ask you
first
questions.
A
Wait,
and a first
okay,
B.
wait. Depending on the way you answer, I might have a 1A
Yeah.
and even a 1B sometimes.
This one.
No,
over
this is a
here.
1A. That's
She
it.
scares me every time she does that because I don't know what's going to come
What?
out next. I got a few questions for her. I'm like, oh shit, here we go.
Here it comes.
I left everything where it was before I left. I
Here
know
comes,
that.
here goes the FBI interrogation.
And then it's,
So wait. Would it be better to just ask?
Yeah,
yeah, because sometimes like I got questions for her and I'm like,
I got answers.
Yeah, but you know I
what could
wouldn't.
this be? I don't know what did I do? Did I do something? Did I not do something? Now I'm like racking my
Really?
brain.
Yeah.
What
Me,
could
I'm
she
like,
be-
ooh, what is it?
I'm like, what could she be asking me? And then I'm like, man, don't start with that.
Yeah,
Just
right.
be like, hey, babe, da-da-da-da. Yes or no? Here's why. Because sometimes,
Yeah.
Okay.
no man wants to hear.
Hey, I got questions. Oh, shit.
No man, and the rock means no man wants to hear or see. Can I ask you a question? It doesn't invoke a good feeling.
I don't ask, can I ask you a question? I say, hey, I have a few questions for you. Because why are you asking if you can ask me a question when you're already asking me a question? So I never ask that.
It just doesn't invoke.
It's
a
like when
good
we're in bed.
feeling.
Are you asleep? Bitch.
Asleep? I was
If
almost dead.
I'm resting my eyes. No, go ahead, fucking bother me.
Exactly.
Nah, I was waiting for you to say
All right.
something.
You know what? Duly noted.
Okay.
I should be.
I didn't realize that. So
That's every guy's
Noted.
innate feeling.
fair enough. Because for me, you're like, I got a question for you. I'm like, ooh, what is it? What's it going to ask?
Okay, so
But
the first one.
definitely not the same feeling, I guess. But here we are.
Do y'all remember your first kiss? And 1A is how old were you?
I do.
I do.
Now,
Oh, this guy got all the kisses.
He wants to know what are we like talking like for real?
like we talking like
Like you're
on the
like, I
rails
just-
or using tongue or like the first time because the first time I got kissed by a girl was on my cheek, but I was like 5.
No, an actual.
So I was like, is that or are you
Oh
talking
no,
about?
actual-
That's what
like
I was-
oh, I
Your
had my
actual-
first kiss.
your first kiss.
Okay,
Yeah, I
that's
remember.
what I was
And
trying
how
to.
old were you?
That's what I was trying to figure out.
No, not like
I
you.
was
Oh
like,
my
'cause I've
God,
been
no,
getting
just like
kissed since
your
I was
first-
5 years old.
your
sir.
first kiss with or without
This
tongue.
guy. Did you hear this guy?
I heard him.
Oh, I've been
I
getting
like
kissed
the-
since I was 5 years old.
I like the details with or without tongue.
lucky
You can
guy.
tell me. I don't care.
Usually just minding my own business. The hell?
I'd run up and kiss you too.
See, where's the where's the harassment? Where was the harassment in the 80s?
Yeah, right.
I got harassed in 1987. In 1987.
Okay,
They
so
love
you remember yours,
Yes.
right? How old
Oh,
were you?
God.
I was 14. It was semi my first girl. I can't say she was my first girlfriend, but it like I liked her. We liked each other. I was 14, and yeah, full on French keys. It was good times. I didn't know what the fuck. I was like, look, because when I was kissing her, I was like, do I slip my tongue or do I wait for her? And I did. I was like, oh hey yo. I'm like, all
You were
right,
just sitting
tongue
there.
battle, let's go. No, I didn't do that.
Oh,
I was going for the kiss, you know. I went 90. I waited for her to do 10.
it was like Double Dutch Ray.
Oh man! Oh man!
I was like, no, yeah, but she,
Oh man.
she got to me first, and I was like, okay, cool, let's tongue fight.
Ooh, do a little tonguesy
Tongue wrestle.
instead
me.
of footsie, tonguesy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, with tongue wrestling.
And you what?
I won. I fucking won.
My first
Oh,
actual. Oh, no, go ahead.
Sorry, I forgot to breathe. I almost passed out. I was trying to notice. I was like, you gotta breathe out when you're kissing.
Yeah, we know you're a mouth breather, but you're supposed to breathe through your nose when
you
you
realize
kiss.
your nose had
Yeah, I did.
like
I was like, because like even though I won, I was just like,
you almost
I
lost.
almost died.
Well, you won, but almost lost you there, didn't you?
Oh my god.
It's just been a minute, me and her podcast.
Hey, I was committed to win the
Me
battle.
too.
Right? I was
I was
committed.
committed. All right.
Yeah, you almost gave your life for this shit.
Dude, it was just real. Fuck with me, kissing me. Shit, you were packing lunch too.
Don't kiss me. No, I'm gonna
Taking you
do
to
it.
kiss school. What?
Okay, go ahead, son. Yeah, I forgot about that. Baby, I almost passed out.
Oh, okay.
That's funny.
What about you?
My first kiss, I didn't do tongue. My first kiss was I was like 10 or 11.
Oh damn.
11. I was 11 years old.
Was that a girl you liked or?
Sir.
What? It wasn't like it was just like what? I was like, oh.
No, okay,
But yeah, I didn't. And again, like I wasn't even.
but get to the good one.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
where's
like-
like the actual French kiss?
Oh, the French kiss
Yeah, how old are you?
is the next year.
Oh, motherfucker. I was
And
hoping he was
fucking
like,
pimp.
No, I had no idea what I was doing. I was like, oh, this is trash. I got all this extra.
don't like this
all
at
this
all.
extra saliva in my mouth. Yeah, I didn't like that at all.
You remember it though?
Yeah, I remember.
So what, you're
Nice.
12?
Yeah, I was 12.
Damn, pimping.
Damn. Well, I was 15.
Okay.
It was all downhill from there. I remember. But yeah, I was 15.
Was it a guy you liked?
And
or-
it's funny. Yeah.
Okay.
It was funny though because somebody else just asked me this question the other day.
Oh shit.
And I was like, yeah, I remember. They're like, do you remember where it was? I was like, yeah.
I remember
was
where it
like,
was.
I remember it exactly.
Yeah, I remember all.
In front of
I
my
remember all that
apartment
stuff.
building.
Mine happened at school.
My friend Bill.
All my little kisses
'Cause
happened
she
at
lived-
school.
All my little kisses.
All my little kisses happened at school.
She lived down the street, so we just meet at everyone. All the kids were playing, and we would meet up, sit on the stairs of the apartment building, and just talk. And
All them young tenderonis taking advantage of me, running up on me, kissing me. Girl, you don't know me. Shit.
that's why I had a lot of tenderones.
Young whippet.
Hey, you talking to
Finally.
you talking OG pimp up in here?
Finally.
I'm talking about pan pan says pan pan says pan 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 says pan 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 says pan pan pan.
You want to know who wrote the book
Says
about?
pan pan pan.
You want to talk about who wrote the book about pimping? Talk to this man.
You talking to original Mac from way back. One of the
Back
original
inside.
players from the Himalayas.
You know what's funny is I think I told you I was
What you tell me?
Yeah, what'd you say?
I was getting my nails done with Joy,
Mm-hmm.
and she said something like that. She
Oh.
was like, "I'm
Oh,
the
that
number
was-
one player from the Himalayas,"
Yes,
and I
yes,
started dying. And she's like, "You know what? She's younger than me
Is
No shit. That's
by
an old saying.
a bit. I want to say like 6 years,
God damn.
28,
God damn.
29, something like that. But so she sees me because she's like, "You look younger." She
Right.
doesn't. It's not like she looks older or anything,
Right.
but she's like, "You look young." She's like, "I didn't think." Because I started busting up laughing. She's like, "I didn't think you would get it,"
Oh.
and I did.
It's
And
like,
I was
girl,
like,
older than you.
"Girl, please."
You know, I got time on you.
I was like,
right?
"I know
Right.
this. I know this skin white, and I look young, but stop it, knock it
You know,
off."
Taryn got skin in the game. Come on. Don't act fresh.
I got a big butted white aunt who we call Shanae.
Oh my
shit.
God.
And she live in 3D.
We call her Auntie Nay now, but
Well, back in the days.
she was called
She was-
Shanae.
she was
Shanae.
Yep.
Oh my
Girl,
God.
Okay.
shout out to Auntie Nay.
All right, so second one. Do y'all remember your first car?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah? What
Yeah.
was it?
That shit was trash. I think what was your first car?
My first car, my
Year, make, and model. Go.
my father got me in 80. Was it? No. Was it 88? It was like an 88 BMW.
Oh,
Shit.
man.
Like a
Course.
like a
This
three
fucking
like
You had
a,
the
Guy.
phone in it.
like a 318.
Yeah, see?
Car phone? The
No, they had no
brick?
car. No, they had no
Damn.
car. No.
Your dad had a car with the car phone,
Yeah,
though,
he
right?
said-
Did
Way
you say
back,
that?
yeah. You talking
Anyway.
about original Mac from
No,
way
I
back.
know,
My dad
right?
had like the big Cadillac with the leather seats.
Oh my god.
My dad had all that shit. My dad was a player. But yeah, he bought off his friend Mike. Yeah, and then my dad had a later year one in black. My mom had one in red. He got them like matching cars, and then
Oh, nice.
and then he got me like an older version of that. It was a 2-door
That's cool,
too.
though.
Yeah, it was cool though.
I had a 2-door car.
I had a
for my
2-door.
first
I didn't have a
car.
license, but he got it because I was gonna get one, so
Yeah.
he just got
Well,
it for
that's
me.
good.
I had a
So-
car before I had a license too.
I had
Yes,
a
I just
car before I
practiced.
got a license.
I just practiced moving it
Yeah.
across the street when it was
when it was dead, yeah.
Oh, my
when it
gra-
was street cleaning and shit.
Oh, yeah.
I moved to the other side.
Yeah.
Worked in my parking and shit.
Wait, so what? Oh, you already said what it was.
Yeah, mine was a 1990 Honda Accord.
A lot of
Two-door.
people had that car.
Yeah.
That was my
Two-door.
third car.
Actually, that one had power windows and then the automatic seat, but they went all the way up this way.
Oh my
I
god!
was like, let's go.
I feel like everybody
like such a pimp.
I had
in
one.
our time frame had like a Ford Escort or a
I had that.
a
I had
Civic.
that.
She had
a Civic.
I remember this.
Right, see?
I remember
Oh
that.
my god!
Remember when you hit that curve and it made you die from laughing?
No, that
No,
was
that
that
was
was
the-
the
That was the Focus.
that was the
Oh,
focus.
Okay.
I had an Escort like
Yeah, way back.
back in the day,
Yeah.
but
I
that
remember
still
the-
was not my first
I
car.
remember-
Everybody
What's your
gets
first
like
car?
a- yeah,
My-
what's your first car?
Oh, and I crashed that.
You
It was a hand me down from my mom because my mom got a new car, my dad got a new car, and mama gave me that car so I can go to work.
The-
I crashed that bitch. Sherman Wayne Haskell. Right by that Taco Bell on the freeway.
Oh my God,
You hit
really?
somebody?
Yeah. Me and
Was
I
it- was it your fault?
It was
It was
your
my fault.
fault.
Oh my god!
me
my
and
God.
Victor
Of course it
at
was.
the time.
Oh
We're
my
going to work because
God.
we worked at the mill at the time, so we're just driving
Oh
together.
my god! The
The mill, yeah.
Goodness
And then we're- and then-
gracious!
And we're big, we're big, G Unit 57. We're bumping G in the car. I'm not paying attention. Bang! Ran into a girl.
What was you bumping, Ray? I'll teach you how to stunt my wrist. Stay rocked up my Jerry's.
I remember what 50 Cent.
I'll teach you how to stunt.
I forgot what song it was, but it was a good. It was the one we knew a lot. We were over there not paying attention. Bat ran into. I was like, fuck. Whole front side crushed in.
Oh my god.
Not like severely, but you can tell there's
Enough
damage.
to like, yeah.
Enough you can tell damage.
Wow.
Yeah, good times.
Oh, speaking of which, my car, right? My that BMW I had.
Mm-hmm.
My cousin was used that car, like when I wasn't using it. So like she would take it to work and whatever. So she took that car and got into an accident, and then, they towed everything to the shop and never paid for it. So I had to just buy a new car
Wow.
because she crashed it and didn't do anything.
Just left it there.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I was like, ain't this about a bitch? Now I gotta go buy a car. Thanks a lot.
For
Thank you
ruining
for
this
ruining
for
this
me.
to me. Thank you for
Oh
ruining
my gosh! Why would you? Thanks a lot for ruining this for me.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
What happened to that car? Your first car. What was your first car? Because you said that wasn't.
An 88 red Toyota Celica, baby, 2-door.
shit.
Celica. Oh yeah, see that's another
Celica
one.
was
Like,
another
like-
one, yeah.
And then I had
I like the way it's shaped.
I had a
like,
Celica too.
And then I had the 90 or 91 white Ford Escort, which rolled on the freeway,
oh shit.
oh, shit.
that I crawled out of without a fucking scratch.
Oh, that's when
She was loose when that accident happened.
No, I was on my way to school.
No, that's what happens. Remember?
DJ, I called him and he fucking took off
Mm-hmm.
because I called him and I told him I obviously crashed my car or whatever. And he was running down the side of the freeway with no shoes,
Oh,
no
shit.
shirt, nothing, because I told him, I was like, I rolled my car.
Right.
And he
Everyone
was
thought
like,
he was
where?
psycho.
And it was the 170 and the 5 where they meet.
Mhm.
When you're coming towards the 118. Yeah, that was not.
Jesus.
Damn.
It's crazy.
You
though,
make fun of me
because-
with my crashes. God damn, you rolled your car. I never rolled my car.
Well,
Holy shit.
what happened is
Oh damn.
somebody tapped me from the back and my car
Oh, the
And
motherfucker
it-
hit and run?
fishtailed and I tried to
Yeah.
correct it
Oh,
and then I
shit.
because I didn't know
Overcompensated,
how
yeah.
and then
Right.
I hit somebody into
Oh.
the side rail. She was really cool. And then
Yeah, because I wasn't.
she couldn't get out because I hit
Right, her
her driver's
side hit the-
and
Was
then
she
I
alive,
came
though?
back and I hit the embankment and I went up on 3 wheels.
Oh my god.
And
Woo!
rolled, and then I rolled again and then
Oh my god.
Jesus
so literally
Christ.
I ended up upside down and I literally had to
Had to
crawl out.
your car. Oh my god.
And
Wow.
and like it was an automatic one with the seatbelt, and I rarely ever put like the lap belt
Yeah,
on.
I
But
wouldn't-
that day, for whatever reason, I put the lap belt on.
Mhm.
And I used to have
Your
this.
third eye was open. Someone told you to.
Well, I
Man, thank goodness.
like years ago, I got this like guardian angel like stuffed animal doll thingy for my grandma for like a Mother's Day or something.
Mhm.
And after she passed, I kept it, and I just for whatever reason kept it like on the dashboard of my car. It just like had an area where it fit,
Mhm.
and it like didn't slide around. It was just like that was its area. I could not find that thing after the crash. Like it fucking disappeared.
It's yeah.
And I was just like,
It
What
served
the
its
hell?
purpose.
So, yeah.
Was to
and
keep
I was
you
like,
alive,
well,
and
there's
now
one of my 9 lives with my guardian angels. Like I gotta watch my shit now.
Somebody else found it, and now it's theirs, and yeah. Wow.
crazy.
That's a really cool idea to think
That's
of it like
crazy.
that. That'd
Yeah.
be cool.
That's really cool.
But yeah,
Wow,
so
that's insane.
That's-
but my
insane.
first car was a nice hot red 88 2-door Toyota Celica hatchback, baby.
I ended up getting a Celica later.
I never had one. I always liked the shit.
I remember you saying that.
2000 or 2001 it was. 2000. It was silver. Yeah.
When a lot of people, that was that car that a lot of people liked at that time.
I love
Just
that.
a just 2004 Honda Civic. Then I got my dad's Nissan. Then I have the car, my current car now. So all 3 cars all crashed.
Except for the current one, right?
So the current one is good. I've had that car now about hitting 5 years, and I'm in good with it.
Okay, so if you treat it like your phone, it'll last a lifetime.
Well, I just got everything like
Because you won't need a new one.
I got everything fixed in the engine recently, so it's in great running condition, and everything is good.
I don't care if you like me. I love me.
I love me.
All right, what
Oh
else
my
you got?
God.
All right,
So that's
you-
a car
Yeah,
adventure.
that's cars. Yeah. Do you remember or have been in your first fight? Actual brawl, fisticuffs fight, not like an argument, but I mean fight. Y'all remember that? I do.
Yeah, I remember my first fight.
I do
It
too.
wasn't really
No, mine was
much, but it was.
Mine wasn't very much, but I got in trouble.
There was a few
It was at
punches
school.
thrown.
Mhm.
I nailed all mines and I got busted for it. I got in trouble for it.
Of course you did, because you won.
Yeah, everyone ratted on me.
How old were you?
It was middle school.
Middle school?
Yeah, middle school.
I was in
Piece of shit motherfucker. I remember that motherfucker too.
elementary school.
Oh goddamn.
I was in 5th grade, 4th grade.
I was in middle school. Got into a fight at the elementary school.
Wait.
Sir, please explain.
Okay.
Was
So-
that the
so I
fighting
was-
arena?
So I was in the 6th grade, right? So my elementary school, obviously K through 5. So, but I didn't go there until the 3rd grade. So, so I was there 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade. You know, everybody, the after school program, like all your, people that you see there. So a lot of people from Mulholland
Oh shit. Yep.
went back to Bassett. So after school, on my way walking home, or instead of taking the bus home, I would walk. So the the elementary school is on the way home from the middle school. So I would stop there, and just play with like the kids that I knew, and like all like the after school teachers and whatever like that you cool with. And so I was in 6th grade. The kid I got into a fight with, I was friends with his brother.
Ah.
So he was a year older, and he always liked to, so he was in 7th grade, so he liked to like pick on people.
Of course.
But I don't know, one day I guess was tired of dealing with that. So I told his brother, I was like, I'm gonna have to fight your brother. And
I give him forewarning. I'm gonna fuck your brother up.
yeah, and then like people, around hyping you up and shit. Oh, like you go, So people start hyping you up, and you just get into a fight. But it wasn't anything crazy because he didn't think that we were we were gonna fight. And I was like, no, we're gonna fight.
We're gonna fucking fight right goddamn now.
I'm sick of it treating around here. So he was.
So
I was
punches
like,
were thrown.
Well, I threw the punch,
Did-
and he didn't throw. No, he didn't throw one back
Pussy.
because he was like,
This is for
motherfucker
real?
actually hit me. I'm not here for this, and him and his brother left,
Wow.
Oh my god.
and I was like,
Okay.
all right, man, I'll see you later.
I won.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
So yeah, that was it. It was like boom. I was like, oh,
Oh, he really hit it.
He's hit me twice.
No.
Yeah.
He gave me a 2-piece.
He's like, well, I'm not here for this shit. He's just like, his brother's name was Ricardo, and he was Nicholas, and he was like, Ricardo, let's go. So he took his brother. So, all right, Ricardo, I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh my god.
We'll be friends tomorrow. No,
Nicholas, you come back, I'm gonna bust your ass again.
That was Mulholland, but I went to Galt. Because my brother went to Galt Street.
Oh yeah.
So we would walk
Galt
that.
was
Literally like 2
Galt is
blocks
down
away.
the street from-
down the street.
Yeah.
And it was behind where the teachers parked.
Uh-huh.
But it's all neighborhood.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there's like a group of kids just walking. And I did first thing, there's just people in life you just don't like.
Mm-hmm.
I saw him, he saw me, instantly we didn't like each other for some odd fucking reason. And then it just went to blows when someone told me, I think it was rumor or some bullshit, like he said something about me and I confronted him about it and he goes, yo, we're gonna fight after school. It's like, where?
3 o'clock. Bell rings.
Behind the Galt,
Outside.
bitch. And he
Behind
was
the school.
okay. And then I thought he was on a show, so I rolled with maybe 5 other people, and then he brought with his people, but it was only 1-on-1. So
Right.
I threw majority of the punches because I was gonna go. I went ham right out the gate.
You're like, I'm not getting my ass whooped.
But by I think I threw about 4 punches, and the 4th one hit him square, and he fell, and he almost looked like he was about to tear up because he was
Oh my god.
holding it in, trying to get back up. But then
You ain't right, man.
and then teachers from Galt were like, "What's going on here?" Everyone just disperse.
Disperse.
Falcons, retreat
Basically.
to the nest. So yeah, and then but they caught me and they caught him and took it back to Mulholland and I got my ass chewed out. I was suspended. I got suspended.
I got suspended.
And I got my ass whooped when I went home.
That's crazy.
I'm sure your parents
Yeah.
beat your ass.
Yeah. They had fun with that belt.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Y'all crazy.
Good times. It's just, I don't know, something about him I did not like, and something about me that he didn't like. So we're just like, okay, I just don't like this dude. How about you? You fight the dude, huh? Wasn't a girl. You fought
No, it wasn't.
you fought a fucking dude out there. Let's go.
He should have been talking shit.
That was later in life. That was not my
Punched
first
him.
fight. No, it was really dumb, but
Usually is.
so
Right.
it was like I want to say it was 5th grade. It was 4th or 5th grade. But you know how like when elementary schools first started, you like had the whole classroom before there were like bungalows,
Uh-huh.
and they
Yeah.
had like the area where you like walk in and you hang up your backpack or whatever. So girls are mean. Let's just start with that. I'm gonna leave it at that. Like I honestly don't remember much of it. I just remember like the major points. Like I don't remember why it happened or whatever. But there was this girl Roxanne, and she was like one of the mean girls. Like I know
shit.
where she lives. Like I know the house she grew up in. Anyways,
Yeah.
so we were like getting our stuff out of the closet, and like something had been happening like days before that, and then she like came at me kind of like out of nowhere, like with like words or whatever. And for me, I was like Mia when I was young, like with words, like I was like, what the fuck is happening? And so I didn't say anything, and she like went to slap me but like scratched me,
God damn.
and I was like,
Claws came out.
well, my dad at the time was kind of drilled into our head that like defend yourself but don't throw the first punch.
Right.
Yeah.
So to me, that was the first punch. So then I just swung at her, and she ended up with like a swollen cheek because I didn't really hit here or here. Like I hit
You hit square in
like
the cheek.
here,
Mhm.
and
Like the meat and the fat of it. That's where you
and
get
she started crying, and then the teacher came over and was like, what happened? And she's like, she hit me, and like I was like, that's not the whole story, and like whatever. We both ended up going to the nurse's office and like you know, getting whatever. And then I remember getting in really big trouble, and I got in school suspension or home. I don't remember. I got suspended for like 2 days.
Yeah.
And that was not the first time, because when I ended up in middle school, I was like switching schools a lot. But when I was in middle school, when I was like in Vegas living with my mom and stuff, I don't remember why, and I'm pretty sure I blocked a lot of it out, but like I was bullied a lot. I took the bus to school, and like these girls were really fucking mean.
Yeah,
And
kids are
so-
assholes,
Yeah, kids are a
man.
bunch of
And
fucking
so
dicks.
like I got in a lot of fights. I wish I remember more of it, because I don't remember like the details. I just remember getting like in school suspension and like being like above the auditorium and like having to like do my work and shit. And now it's crazy because when I think back that far, some of this stuff feels like I dreamed it.
Right.
But my parents are like, no, like that
That
happened.
happened.
It's
Like,
a
I don't-
suppressed memory.
Yeah,
It actually
like
did
I
happen.
suppressed
Yeah.
so much of that stuff because I was bullied so bad that it's just like I don't remember most of it. But my first fight was
I would have.
lame in elementary school.
If I knew you bad, I would have been whooping ass for you.
I know.
I don't like being people who like. If you're like bullying people who are smaller or weaker than you in any way, shape, that's
I was trying
you're
to
a
live
bitch.
my life.
You're a
That's
bitch.
trash, man.
Buying the Britney Spears album, I was just trying to live my life and listen to it on the bus on the way to school. Like,
Fuck these little kids. Fuck them kids. Fuck them adults. They're adults now. Fuck them.
you know what? I think it scares me more now that like I have Mia, because it's like shit.
Yeah.
If I went through all of that. And it's funny because once I finally was like driven to school and like started playing softball and like came kind of like out of my shell more than being introverted, it stopped.
Right.
Because the only time I was like out, quote unquote, bullied in high school, which I really wasn't, was, you know, because
When you were
certain
shy
dramas
and
happened
quiet
or whatever.
and- yeah.
But middle school is not the business for me. But my first fight was in elementary school. It
Nice.
was lame. But
Let's just say that this right here, we all won. Let's just say that. We
yeah.
fucking won. All right.
what's next?
Do y'all remember your first love?
I hate that question.
Well, yeah, because
Do
is
you
it your
at that
first
point
like love, or is it like
you
like
think
when you're
it's
in
love?
when you're in school and it's puppy love? You're
No,
like,
or it's what you think is love.
What you think was your first love? What you think? Like you were like head over heels, your heart. You're like excited every time to see him.
I
You had
get
the,
that.
I love you. Think that just like that. You remember your first?
yeah,
Yeah? How was that?
yeah.
That's good.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
it would be DJ. That's the first
Yeah.
but that's like I'm finally mature enough, and even at that point, I still wasn't. I was 17, 16. So it's like,
Right.
like it is, but
Yeah. Not yeah, I know what you mean. Like you
Yeah.
feel those emotions and you have a better understanding of what you believe love to be, and so you
Right.
feel that and you're like, okay, this is what love is.
so
But then
to
you-
me,
yeah.
anything before that is kind of like it's not like I had a decent relationship like in high school before that,
Mhm.
but it was more like he liked me, but I wasn't like head over heels
Gotcha.
for him. Like I felt the same love that he would have felt for me. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
I gotcha.
So
Yeah.
I'm like, there was like little crushes before that, but I would have to say that would be like the first love, like
Yeah. Yeah, I think that happens when you're older in high school.
Mhm.
You like that's the one that you're like, oh, this is my first love, and I'm never gonna
Yeah.
love anybody else, and it's so amazing. It's like,
Yeah.
man. And then you get out of school, like, man, this shit trash. Fuck out of here, man.
Especially if you go to college, you're like, fuck this.
Yeah.
Mine was before I moved out here. I don't have I have a thing, or I don't know if it's a thing, but my
I don't know if it's
first
a thing.
my first love was a Filipino woman. She lived across the street from me.
Wait,
from my
woman?
building.
You said
Woman,
woman
like
like a whole
lady?
ass adult.
No, girl. Sorry, what that was. It was a girl.
I'm
I'm
just
just saying.
She-
How,
no, I
wait.
was-
How old were you?
I was 14. She was 16.
Oh,
Okay,
well,
you saying
Yeah.
women like
And,
like
Young
you was,
lady.
like you was 14
and
and, she
then,
was like 25 or
I-
something. You're like,
we
yo, that's-
were both head over heels for each other. That's why. And then her name was also Michelle.
Oh my
Oh.
God.
Yeah, that's what.
fair enough. I thought you were going to give me some bullshit. Like, I was 8 years old, and I was going to be like, if
No.
you don't get out of this fucking
I don't,
podcast episode,
I
I'm
don't
gonna whoop your
remember.
ass.
I don't remember any of my childhood from 10 under.
See,
I remember everything from 11 up.
No, oh, I remember all that.
Other
stuff.
than pictures or like my mom and all
anything
that.
before I was like 8 or 10, it's so like hard to
Yeah,
Yeah.
get in there.
I would love to like
I wish.
be hypnotized and remember if they can unlock that shit. I would love to because
So
there's
would
probably
I.
some shit in there that I probably don't want to know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was my first, and I moved out here and I was like depressed.
Aw,
But that was my
how
that was
sad.
my baby. Oh, she's so far away from me.
Oh,
But that was my first Michelle, and yeah, good times.
Yeah.
all right.
That person that I ended up saying was my first love, like we were off and on through like my whole like middle school and high school. Like we
Oh.
were like, so it was like this thing where like we were together and then, like whatever dumb shit kids aren't with each other.
We're breaking up.
Yeah, so I was like, so she was older than me. So she's like a year older than me.
Mhm.
And so
Ooh,
so
look at
this
you.
was
Damn,
so when
older woman.
so we met when I was in sixth grade, she was in seventh grade, and then I think the first time we got together was when I was in seventh grade, she was in eighth grade, and then she goes to high school, I'm in eighth grade, so that doesn't work. And then I get to high school, and
But
then
she's like,
She's
oh, this
over
over
you.
here.
now,
She's
and now
over
and now I
you.
was like, oh, okay, now we back, and then I was like, I'm not feeling this because I didn't have the time because I was playing like every sport imaginable
All
at that
of
point.
the sports,
I
yeah.
was
All of
playing
them.
all the sports at that time, so it just wasn't like I don't want to. It's just I don't have the time, and I know like that's pissing you off. So let's just be friends. And then like junior year, and she's a senior. Then like we get back together, and then something happened, and she was supposed to take me to her prom, but she didn't. She took somebody else. And so then I was like, I never want to like talk to you again. So then I became, and so we were supposed to. That was like our agreement. I go to your prom, and then
You go to
come
my
back to
prom,
mine.
yeah.
So, it didn't work out. She took somebody else. Okay, boom. And then so mine comes in and she's like, hey, when are we going to prom? I was like, we not going nowhere. I'm going to prom with somebody
So
else. And then yeah, so that was kind of. And then we got out of high school, And we're still talking to each other, and then it's just like we can't. And
Yeah, it's
then
not
she
happening.
went off.
This
and,
is just too.
yeah. She went off and did a bunch of other things that
Right on.
won't be mentioned on
I'm
here.
I'm a speed. I'm
Better
speed
not to
round
be mentioned.
Real
Yeah.
quick.
Life comes at you fast.
First song you ever sang for karaoke?
Before he cheats.
Your first ever song?
That was my first song.
What was?
And it was so terrible that I was like, I'm gonna go home and I have to like
Learn
be
the song.
good at this song.
Okay, wait,
And
wait.
that was it.
I remember mine so vividly, so good.
Okay, so let me put a question on top of that.
Uh.
When was your when was your first
I-
karaoke?
I-
Like when did you first do it? Like you at
Yeah.
a karaoke bar?
Yeah.
Because I had
He was there.
the very first time I ever did any kind of karaoke, I was at a friend's house that
Oh.
had like the machine.
Oh, I had a machine when I was
That's what I was
younger.
trying to
I
like-
can't say
Oh, no, no.
I can't say that because
But that was the first time I did it like in front of like a bunch of people.
I'm
'cause-
Filipino. It's and I can't. No, that's too easy.
Yeah.
But out because
I know because my friend was Filipino.
Family and friends.
Shout out
no,
to Clark out there.
no, mine I remember vividly because Mike was there with Saddle Ranch, Universal,
Universal.
next to close. I was drunk on my ass, like that liquid courage shit. Like
Oh my God.
yo, he's got it. Let's do it, Mike. I know all the words. You hype behind me. I don't give a fuck what you do. I'm gonna pimp it because it was like lit. Like
Yeah.
it was a good night.
Uh-huh.
And I got up there, woo, because it's a stage
Oh,
and you
okay,
feel like
that's
you're.
enough.
Oh boy, I couldn't kill that. I probably sound like shit, but in my head I sounded great because
Yeah,
I'm
you're
drunk on
tired.
my ass.
So a Saddle Ranch,
Saddle
Universal.
Ranch,
What
Universal.
year was that? Do you know what year that was?
Fuck. I had to be at least 21. Early
Yeah,
2000s.
21.
Early 2000s. I'll look it up because I saw pictures, but yeah, I'll look at the date.
That had to be like, no, I can't even say
2000.
at least because I'm a year older than you. So, but I didn't do any of that until much later in my life. So
Nah, I was terrified though.
I'm
When
sure.
that liquid courage hit though, like, do it, Mike, come
Fuck
on.
that. I
So
was
where
at
were
Lucky
you?
Strike.
Oh,
my
shit,
God.
Hollywood?
Hollywood.
You were there. It was
Yeah, she
you.
said you were there.
I came
you-
with Laren.
Oh, yeah, okay, I remember now. I remember. You said come on, I remember that.
That shit was terrifying.
Oh my
Because that small ass room.
Yeah. The acoustics were great. Just loud. You hear everything.
It was,
The people
but-
in the bowling alley can hear you. The
Oh my
bar can hear
God.
you.
That shit was rough.
Because you can open up that big old curtain.
Oh my god.
and then
So-
everyone can see you.
I've only
That
been to Lucky
night I
Strike one
went.
time.
I went with Laren, and I ended up talking to Dano. that was.
Ooh, Larry was
Yeah,
mad.
I'm
And
sure
they're like, "You're
he had
not
to
gonna
be
sing," and
pissed.
That
he
would-
was
that-
fucking furious.
That remi-
That drove
yeah,
the
that-
biggest wedge between them, and I was like, I'm not like.
Yeah.
There
I wasn't either way. Like I'm just.
That reminds
here,
you.
like-
Yeah.
That reminds you of a conversation Larry had with me after a few days of that.
He was pissed.
He was mad. He tried to like hide it, but I was like, oh, I know what you're talking about because he kept talking. I was like, I know what you're talking about. I was like, bruh, no, you were nowhere tight. Hell, I already knew. Like, nah. And I started talking down. I'm like, yeah, he's more that guy. He got it.
Oh
He got
my
it. Ball
God.
out. You can't.
Fall out.
I was like,
And
yeah,
then
nah.
here's his child.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, I was like, when he talked to me, he was like, you
Yeah.
try to avoid saying your name
Of
or
course.
describe
Of course
anything.
he
But
did.
like, bruh.
Because he had a girlfriend.
Yes, I know that. And I even told him,
I didn't
bruh.
know that.
I knew that.
I didn't know that.
I was like,
I didn't know that until Dano told me that.
because I remember he said, bro, don't you have a girl?
He's like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Oh yeah, Julia did it," and I was like,
yeah.
"What the fuck?"
I was like, bro, don't you have a girl? He's like, yeah, but you know me. I'm like, yeah, I know you. That's why it's not gonna work, asshole.
He's like, "And do you know how long I've known her?"
Yeah, and he was like,
So that was the night that I saw Ray again after I hadn't seen him in
80,000 years.
Yeah, it's a long
4 or
time.
5 years.
it was a couple years. Yeah,
It was like 2005.
yeah, something like that.
2005.
Because that's where I was
2006
doing. That's
maybe.
where me and Mike would go to karaoke every Thursday night to Universal, and Johnny was running it, and he kept seeing us so many times. He goes, hey, y'all want to do this with me?
Yeah.
Sure.
What about
Like-
you?
The first time I did
like in public.
like in public
Yeah. And what song?
was it was at well it was when it was Little Rock. It was me and Gabby because she wanted to do karaoke
Of course she does. But
and
not
she
by
didn't
herself.
want to do it by herself.
Of course,
I was
see?
like,
She refuses to do it by
Yeah.
herself.
But she does I Love Rock and Roll by herself, but the Britney Spears
she
version, right?
I mean, now she does it by herself, but
Yeah.
at that moment, like
What was
the
it?
First, like we did like Kanye West Love Lockdown. I was like, wow.
Oh, shh.
But she wanted to sing that song, but
Did she
want
know-
Well,
to
at the
She didn't-
time,
did she
she
know
wanted
it?
to sing it so she could hear it. That's what most people did.
Yeah, so that was.
I want to hear like I do like what Chucky does. He would play this song
Mhm.
in his on his
Oh,
phone
my
in his
God.
ear, and then go, okay, I'm ready to go.
Oh, okay. So,
That'd be
yeah.
me. I don't. Yeah, that would be me.
Yeah, that was the
Love Lock,
that was the first time I sang karaoke,
What-
and I was like terrified, and then I didn't sing for
Okay.
I don't know how many years after. that.
Really?
I was like, I don't,
Wow.
This is
because you
not
already
it.
know, like I don't like people looking at me, like
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
like to be the center of
Right,
attention,
right,
so
right.
I
Remember,
can't. So
you're-
I
That was me too. I was like, I sing at home, in the shower, in the car, really loud, but this is not.
I
No.
was terrified.
That moment that I wanted the spotlight.
We know
No.
you, Ray. Of course
No,
you
do
do.
you
Not me.
remember you're by yourself? Remember that one?
The first song I
did.
sang by myself was I don't know how many years later after that. I don't even know if I can remember what the very first song was that I sang by myself. I do not know. It had to have been. Damn, that's a really good question.
You think about that.
Yeah, it had to be some like
Slow
Usher
jam.
or something
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
right.
Yeah.
Just something that like
Nice and slow.
Mario.
Yeah,
Nice and slow.
It had to be something like that. Some R&B song that I never think about singing because I've sung it to myself a million times.
Yeah.
So,
But you knew it.
yeah.
Okay.
All right. Go. All right. You remember your first time breaking a law?
Breaking the law. Breaking the law.
I
Well,
don't know what.
yeah, because I've like been to places and jumped in lakes that I wasn't supposed to be in. So I mean, technically, but getting caught is a whole different thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't have.
About
Well,
my-
I
I've
have.
definitely trespassed a lot.
I think I've trespassed a million times. You know,
Yeah,
like
Taryn,
when you
bring
go
your
to
second favorite shirt to a B&E. What's wrong with you?
Dunce.
yeah, because when we used to trespass when I was in middle school,
Uh-huh.
when I was in
High school, yeah.
when I was in high school, you go like to a middle school where the rims were low and you play dunk ball.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so we did that all the time. Police would come. What do you got to do? Everybody would jump the gate and leave. Yeah, so that was. Yeah, we just playing dunk ball. We just wanted to
And
dunk on
you?
some 8-foot rims. That's all.
Yeah, B&E stole some stuff.
Oh my God, beanie.
Never got caught for
He
that.
said beanie like beanie.
Yeah, stole some stuff.
That is breaking.
That is not
And
bacon
entering.
and
It's
eggs,
not-
although
it's not.
that's delicious. It is breaking and entering,
Taryn,
ladies and gentlemen.
Taryn, I think I hear a car coming.
You know, there's a lot of those in the world. If you hear a whale, that's some new shit. Tell me about that.
Yeah, only time I ever got caught was when I skydived off something I wasn't supposed to with some friends.
What?
You just some base jumping? You can't, yeah,
You're
you don't-
fucking insane.
You don't skydive off of something. You base jump.
Yeah, like
Yeah, but we did that, and then they arrested us for that. But it was
You should have been arrested because
Yeah.
that's terrible,
you
sir.
should have died.
No, we made it, and it was my homeboy.
Well, obviously you made
It
it.
was my homeboy's birthday.
I would say don't do it again. Though.
That's the reason why we kind of did it. It was his birthday, kind of like stupid.
I want to die
Crazy
on my
bear.
birthday.
yeah.
And,
Where the fuck did y'all get parachutes from? I have so many questions about this.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
right.
certified. We had our own gear.
Oh my god. It had-
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
When you're certified, you have to have your own.
Yeah.
gear.
that's crazy.
So we all had our own
Anyways.
gear. We jumped off, and then cops were waiting us at the bottom. People were cheering. And
Yeah,
they're
they was
"What?"
like, get these damn thugs off the street.
And they were like, "What y'all doing?" I was like, "Oh, it's his birthday, and we want to do something crazy." They were like,
Happy
"We
birthday.
understand, but we're taking you to jail." And then we were in jail for like a couple hours, and let us go.
Oh,
So,
okay.
you know.
They were like, oh, get these thugs off the street. Damn hooligans.
Take me with you next time.
That's crazy.
That's lame.
Maybe you got
All
time
right,
for one more.
One more.
One more.
One more good one before we get too long.
Slow down, Chin. Do y'all remember your first job?
I was like, I don't know what that is.
Yes.
You don't have a job?
Yeah, I remember my first job.
What was your first job?
My first job, I worked at Loman's.
What was Loman?
Loman's is that like, would you call it a department store? Yeah, it's a department store.
What
It's
is that?
on it's like they sell clothes and shoes and shit.
I've never heard of Loman.
It's on I don't know if it's still there anymore, but it was on Reseda and Victory. Not Reseda and Victory. Reseda and Tampa.
Reseda and Tamaron the same way.
Victory in Tampa. Excuse me.
There you go.
It's.
And then it was close time.
Is that what it was afterwards?
I've never heard
I
of
wasn't
it,
there.
yeah.
Because that was my shit.
I was there
I don't remember any of those stores.
I was probably there for a couple months. No, that's not true. I was there. Yeah, I was there like 6 months, and I was like, yeah, I'm out.
I was at Mervin's for like 3 weeks, and
Oh,
I was like,
work.
I'm not doing this. And then I was at Cold Stone
Oh yeah.
for a long ass time.
Mine was the mill. Mill furniture.
Oh my god.
Well, working, receiving with the guys, building
Crashing
up.
cars and shit.
Yeah,
I
receiving,
know, right?
Receiving furniture, building that bitch, and then I became a sales associate because I was good at it. Until the mills was taken over by, I don't know who the fuck took it over.
Huh.
Yeah, so it was the Mills
I
Furniture
hated
Shop.
that job.
Shop was cool.
I hated that job so much.
What job?
When I worked at Loman's, I hated that fucking job.
Man, retail,
Yeah.
department store shit, that is brutal.
And I was working in the back.
That's
So,
why
like,
I was
whenever-
only in Mervin's for like 3 weeks. I was like, I'm not fucking
So
doing
like
this.
when everybody would try on their clothes and somebody would go into
Oh
the
my
dressing room
God.
Uh-huh.
and put the clothes on the hangers, put them
Yeah.
on a rack, and then they would bring
No.
they would put it on this machine, the Rail X, and it would come down, and you have to get all the clothes with like their tags and like it was color coded like departments, and you put them all on this one, and then when the rack is full, you have to take it back out and stock
Put it back, yeah.
No.
I hated that fucking job. Oh my god, that shit was
It was crazy
worst.
because when I did that job first,
The worst of the worst.
Rayen,
Yes, I said it.
Ryan gave me that job. He used to work there, and I did this. I was a
Who,
sign guy.
Nishimoto?
Yeah, I was a
Shout
sign
out to
guy
Ryan.
for like 2 days. I'm like, yo, I'm not doing this. I'm gonna work inside. He's like, all right, cool.
What, for
And
the
then-
mill?
Yeah, I was a sign guy. I was in the summer, my head ass all hot
You can
and everything.
save money, you
Yeah.
know, like the
And
sign
then,
says.
and I gave, and then
Aggressive.
that was a job where I got Mike and Vic the job, so we all worked together. That
Oh
was
my
fun.
god, y'all didn't
And-
get shit done.
No, and then I met.
They were paying for these three to play.
Yeah, I met Baby
Good
Huey,
grief.
one of my managers. I call him Baby because it looks like him.
Mm-hmm.
And then Cheesy B, another manager, was really cool. And then
Before there was
I remember
Cardi B, was
one.
Cheesy B.
My no, his name is Christian. I call him Cheesy B. But I remember my favorite memory is when we had a newspaper all the windows because we're having a big ass sale, so we had to tag everything. So the store was basically closed.
Right, and so that nobody could see y'all
Yeah.
put newspaper up.
So
like y'all
we're
going out
bumping
fucking business.
music. We're bumping music like motherfuckers over there, tagging shit, playing. He goes, "Hey man, y'all want to get something to drink?" So AM/PM was across the way, so we would leave the
It
store.
was like, yeah, I can get
lock,
a soda. They're like,
lock
nah,
it up,
drink.
buy liquor,
Ball out.
come back to the store, drink. We're jumping on furniture. We're doing some. We finished everything, but we had extra time. We were just jumping on furniture, like
my
fucking
God.
acting like a fool. Someone throws all the empty cans in an armoire, and we forget where it is. The next day, management comes in. We're like, "Yo, where are the empty cans at?" I was like, "Fuck!" And three of us ran down the aisles to find. We're opening armoires and drawers. Where is it? I find it, and I'm like, I tie it up, I throw it in here. I ran to the back where receiving is, and I threw it to the other side. And the trash can was right there. I threw it over to the other side as fast as I can.
Oh
Wow.
my god.
It was the funnest memory ever. Like, why did we do that? I had to get a bunch of idiots. That shit
Oh
was-
my god. Why did you throw it out on your way out?
No, because management was in the front.
Oh,
They
gotcha.
came in after because management wanted to see how everything was tied. Everything's
And y'all
good.
was all already drunk.
Yeah, no, then we came back. We're like, then we waited at the parking lot for a manager to come over. And they're like, "Yo, do y'all throw the? No, it's in the armoire."
Who remembered?
I think Mike. One of us remembered. I was like, "Yo, I don't know which one it was. Well, we gotta get in there before they come." I'm like, "Yeah," but they
Oh
came
my
the
God.
same time we opened. I was like, "Let's be slick. Let's not be stupid." And the minute
Nobody make no stupid
no
moves.
made no
my
sense.
God.
As soon as they went to the
I'm marked for death. I got nothing to lose.
they sat with the managers like in a room. We took off. Like, find it, and holler when you find it. And I'm like, yo, I found it. Go to the back. I'm going.
Oh my god.
We're good.
Throw it over.
Y'all were trying to get fired.
I know, right?
That shit was
All
a
right.
fun day.
Do you have anything like that at Mervin's? He was like, man, that's 3 weeks. Fuck out of here.
Did you do anything?
I came in, clocked out.
I went to my car.
Mervin's.
I work.
Oh, Mervin's. Wow.
Well, me and my boyfriend at the time got a job at the same place, and we both fucking hated it. And then a bunch of drama happened, and I was like, I fucking hate this job. I hate this.
you.
I hate this. Yes. And I was like,
hate my
that's it.
life.
You
I
brought me
fucking
here in
quit.
this shithole. We're breaking up. I'm quitting. I'm burning the place down.
That's basically what happened. Except I didn't obviously burn the place down. But I was like, I'm not fucking doing this.
Do one
Because
last
you
favor.
couldn't love me. You brought me here.
One last favor. Clock me the fuck out. I'm gone.
Yeah.
You
so I
don't
was like,
love
I'm
me.
not
You
doing
couldn't
it.
have. This is hell, and you brought me here. You don't love me.
you wanna,
Because it was
you wanna
fun
get
for
told.
the
You want
first
to.
3 days, and then I was like, I'm so sick of folding clothes. I'm done.
That's work, man. You just like, oh yeah, I'm so happy to get a job, and then you be like, man, this job is the
It's like
bullshit.
I do this at home, but at least I'm
I
getting
know that.
paid, but at a shitty rate.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, yeah, I have some more, but like I said, we don't want to go too much over the time.
Yeah, we'll save it. We'll save it
We'll
for
save
part
some
two.
of these for another time.
For sure.
I'll come up with a lot more. But yeah, we will be wrapping up
Mm-hmm.
episode 37. Me and them podcast. It is your boy Vision of Brown, aka Rayen.
My name is Taryn.
And you already know, so original Mac from way back. Original
Soul
player
Brother number
from the
one.
Himalayas. Soul Brother number one,
I
Black
love them.
Dynamite,
Like that.
stepping lightly like a woodpecker with a headache. Savoie.
Show you right. All right.
We'll see y'all next week.
Yo, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Y'all know what's up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
know,
me and
you know,
them 03gmail.com somewhere.
figure
Me
it
and them
out.
dot blueberry.
I haven't done it yet, so when
Yeah.
you start doing it, maybe I'll promote it a little more.
Yeah, fuck it.
Y'all
Just
know,
contact us.
y'all know
Do
the
the
deal.
thing
Just do
with
the
the
thing
thing.
and the thing and the other thing.
All right,
Yeah,
y'all.
get on the socials and do that.
We
Yeah.
out.
Love you. Peace. Deuces. Show you right.
That's a court martial.
Thank you. I want somebody else to say it. Done it.